How you guys doing today? In this video I'll be going over how to properly pair a Bluetooth phone, specifically an iPhone, to the Volkswagen infotainment system in the 2016 Golf R. This system applies to a good array of different Volkswagen models. I'll list them all in the description below, so please make sure to check that out. A short list is the 15 to 17 GTI, Golf R, Golf Sport Wagon, the All-Track, the regular Golf, as well as a couple other models, and I'll make sure I will list every single one in the description, so please make sure to check that out. Please also make sure to subscribe, and look forward to a lot more videos coming your way. So I'm just going to hop on inside, turn on the ignition. Alright, so we just got to let the infotainment system load up for a quick second. And once it does, while it does that, I'm actually going to go ahead and unlock my phone and go into the phone's Bluetooth settings. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so I'm in the settings on the iPhone, go into Bluetooth, keep it right there. I'm going to put that down. So now you can see this is the home screen. When you click the phone button, basically it's just going to label what the name of the car is that would pop up on your device. And you want to go ahead and click the Find Telephone button. Everything is done through this single touchscreen here, and there are some knobs for the volume and some controls as well. But for the pairing, you actually have to do it all with the touchscreen. So now it's searching for the device. I go ahead and click this results button, and generally the phone that you have in the car, make sure it's discoverable, will always usually pop up here. You want to go ahead and click that. Now the next couple steps you have to follow a certain way to make sure it's set up properly. So while you do that, it's gonna load there on the phone. You're gonna get a quick button that says cancel or pair. You want to click pair, go back to the screen, click yes. And now back on the phone, you want to make sure you click the allow so it transfers over contacts. Now you'll get a prompt on here. Once it goes through, it's going to flip to the home screen. Now this is how the phone home screen always looks when there's a phone connected. You do have these nice 4 icons here that you can add your personal favorites. Now this is an individual favorites list compared to the one in your iPhone, and you can set it specifically for your car, which is cool. There's a quick shortcut button right here, and that will allow you to add new phones or connect between all the phones that you've previously connected. Now quickly down below, you do have some quick little touch shortcuts. You have a dial pad right here, and instead of clicking the numbers here, you can actually click this little button and they'll bring up the voice system, and you can enter the number with your voice. And then the dial button's right there. There's a back. Next up is your contact list, and there is a search button up top. I'm going to type in test just for this video, and you can see that the names as well as the numbers will come up, and you can use the touch or this little scroll wheel here to access and click down and call. I'm going to go back. Next up is your call list. Basically you're going to get all calls, and right here there is a tab that will kind of eliminate certain types of calls you don't want to list. To go back from there, there's going to be a setting button in the corner. This is where you can select telephone, so a similar button to the home screen. In here you have your Bluetooth settings. You can turn Bluetooth on or off. You can turn the visibility on or off. You can rename it. It will also list your paired devices. This is where you'll go to delete any old devices you don't want anymore. And this is basically allowing the Bluetooth audio to come through, and I'll show you where that is in a second. This is primarily all the functions you can do here as far as the phone. Now I'm going to switch over to show you where Bluetooth media is hiding. So you have to click the media button right here, and you can see there's a source button down here. Basically all you have to do is make sure you click the BT audio, and you can see that my phone has been selected. It automatically will select. It's already in that mode. And then this is basically what's going to display. It's going to automatically pick up a song from either Apple Music or Spotify, whatever kind of you were listening to last. And there is a haptic feedback bar here, so when you bring your hand close to the screen, it actually will make those buttons bigger. So this is going to be your source. This is going to be a selection of playlists. Now this really is only for kind of Apple Music. Other streaming services doesn't work too well. This is going to be your play button, previous button, next button. And down here you do have, before we get to settings, you do have a shuffle as well as a repeat button right here. Click settings. You basically have a shortcut to your sound settings, bass, treble. This will mix or shuffle automatically. And then down here you have a quick shortcut to your Bluetooth for other devices. Now that's pretty much everything on the screen here. We'll move to the steering wheel and the center screen for the next portion of the video. Now you can see on this center screen here, I do have the track information up there. Now everything is really done kind of with the right side of the steering wheel. First off, you do have a dedicated phone button. That'll bring you to the phone mode, and then if you click the up down buttons here, you will get basically your call list, and that's really the only thing you can display on that screen. But it's very quick and easy to use. Basically you just have to click the up down and then you click the OK to dial, and then basically if you go all the way to the top and hit one down, you have a back button. You can click the OK to get out of that. Now as far as the voice command system, that's going to go with whatever is on this screen. So right now we're on the media screen. If I were to click this button, it will give you a list of all the commands it accepts for the music system, as you can see there. Cancel.
Pardon?
Cancel.
Cancel.
Now if I were to switch this to phone and click the button once again, you can see that you now get all of the prompts for the telephone voice system. So basically you have to just make sure you're on the right mode here if you want to use the voice control. Cancel.
Cancel.
Now up on the screen here, you do have a mode selector. Besides all the other modes in the car, you can switch between audio and phone just right here on the toggle switch. Click OK. And basically you'll get a readout of your track name and artist. And then you do have access to skip tracks here, as well as your these buttons here do the same thing. And then on this side of the wheel you have your volume controls. So there's a lot of nice shortcuts on the steering wheel to access your media controls as well. That pretty much sums up this tutorial. Please leave any comments with questions. I would love to discuss anything you guys have to say. And make sure you subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.